So I know that a lot of people are experiencing anxiety right now. And the thing that's helped me the most with my anxiety is breath work. So I want to show you something that you can do with your kids that they have fun doing, but it will remind you throughout the day when you're feeling anxiety that you can just come to your breath and get a lot of relief. So what you need is a straw. I can't stand these straws. Oh my gosh. But I have a lot of them. And one day I was like, I could probably use these for something else because I certainly don't like drinking out of them. So it came to me that I could teach this breath work. So using a straw. And I did with my kids, and we laughed and had fun, and I can reference that to them now. So what you do is, this is just like a really long breath, okay? So what I do is you can be sitting, standing, whatever. This is like real life stuff. Like imagine okay, so you're washing the dishes and you're being just this overwhelming fear is coming over you, or this anxiety or worry about things. And the truth is that all of that is in the future, and it's not certain, obviously, we know that. So how can we get back into this moment? This is what I do. So you're standing there, and what I do is I imagine my feet just connected to the center of the earth, okay? Like the nucleus, the center. And I just imagine it. I mean, be like a kid, just like imagine it. Like if you're not visual, think of pictures you've seen before, okay? I have I have imagination, so I can easily do this. But if you can't, just think of a globe, okay? So imagine the middle of that, and what I'm doing is I'm pulling energy from there. So I just imagine it while I breathe in, coming up through my feet into my body, and just coming into me, okay? So I breathe in like that. And I do that a few times. The out breath, I don't worry about. I just let it out, and I just create this channel. So what I do is I just try to get it really long. Like, how long can I get that breath to come into my body, okay? So I'll do it again. So, and I could be washing dishes doing this. So and then you hold it, okay? And hold it and just notice how your body feels, okay? So there's a pulse, with you holding your breath. Now that's your energy body, okay? So it's cool, okay? So when you're holding your breath and your body is going like this is what I want you to do. So imagine, now you held your breath, imagine all the negativity, anxiety, worry, and everything come right here. Okay? And you're going to imagine it becoming this tiny, tiny, tiny little ball. I don't have a ball, but it would be something that could fit in here. So you're compressing, you're getting, as you're holding your breath and you're feeling that pulse, okay? I want you to imagine all the negativity, fear, anxiety, stress, pain, worry, suffering coming in, and you just like compressing it into this little ball, okay? Tiny little ball that could fit in here, and just compressing it, and imagine tiny, 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 tiny little ball. So then what we're gonna do, now you're holding your breath, not that whole time, but you're holding that breath and imagining compressing all of this into this little ball. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna blow it out here, and you want it to float. You want this little ball to like just float so slowly. So one way you can do this, done, okay? But what you're working towards is just to get this so slow, okay? Okay, so what you're gonna do is just do it many times, and just every time just try to go slower and like more compressed and more focused, and you are having all this anxiety, worry, stress into this little ball coming out here, and then you're gonna shoot it out at the end, okay? You wanna see me do this? Okay. So do it with me. So we're gonna pull the energy up from the center of the earth. You pause and feel the pulse, and feel all of that worry and stress and negativity come to right here at your mouth in a little tiny ball. And then you're holding your breath. When you can't hold your breath anymore, you don't just let it out, okay? You don't want that ball just to drop at your feet. We're trying to get this thing out of here, okay? So we're gonna go as long and as far as we can. So okay, so that's the idea.
And
So I do that like throughout the day, not with a straw, but the straw, that's how you can teach the kids, okay? So, and yourself. We're all kids. We're all just kids learning. So I do that. I mean, I do that folding laundry. I do that, and I just... I do that all day, all day. That's my anxiety relief